Those that succeed is that they're definitely running a profitable business because they said they're definitely taking care of the most crucial things that every single entrepreneur should actually take care of. One, even I think the whole financial literacy. Andrew, I mean, I wish this financial literacy could be offered at school as a course instead of all these courses that we have, because many people graduate grade 12 and they still don't actually understand these subjects that they've studied, how relevant they are into their life. So we are lacking something about financial literacy, just managing our own finances. Knowing that because it's Black Friday doesn't mean that I can spend. Understanding, managing it at an individual level. Before you can even manage it at a business level. What is profit? What is revenue? What is the difference between the two? Because sometimes people see revenue as profit and vice versa. That's where the confusion is. And the fact of the matter is these two are definitely not the same.
Are they not?
Profit is after you've taken out all the expenses. There are some expenses to pay. And what are those expenses? It's not just employee salary, it's not just the telephone, there's also SARS, there's also the traveling cost. So the number of things that people make the mistake of just not understanding how much money their business is making. The business could be running in a loss, but they're still overpaying themselves. Or overspending on unnecessary things. I personally had to do this exercise, and you reflect as an entrepreneur that even those that are perceived to be very knowledgeable still makes the same sort of mistakes. It's not a mistake as such. You need to evaluate your situations every now and then. So we moved from the head office, which was in Sandton, beautiful head office. I had to look at my space and say, I've got this 300 square meterage of an office in Sandton. I didn't need almost half of that space, I needed half of the space. So it's part of making sure that you get rid of all the inefficiencies, something that ESCOM must still master. So that's what I'm saying. You're not the only one. If you're an entrepreneur, you're thinking, I'm probably the worst at managing these things. You're not. Even ESCOM can't get it right. Even SAA can't get it right. So you're not the only one. It's a problem that everybody is going through. But the reality is, you have to know and be able to clean up, do a bit of a spring cleaning and downscale where you have to. So we moved out of a big expensive office out of St. We didn't need. We had a beautiful office in Rosebank that we could accommodate, that could equally accommodate all our issues. So we moved there. We're saving up a lot, even on these telephones. I mean, there's so much savings you can do. So you need to research a little bit. Instead of just getting a direct line to telecom, there's many ways of getting some good deals within the telecommunication space. So there are so many things that as entrepreneurs we tend to take for granted. But if we could focus on those things, getting rid of these inefficiencies and wastages, we could save so much. There's a lot. So that exercise is very important.